GB News breakfast program returned to screens with a shocking report that exposed asylum seekers and a concerning rise in organized crimes, which left viewers furious. Presenters Stephen Dixon and Ellie Costello were joined by political commentator Theo Usherwood and editor-at-large Charlotte Griffiths for their Making the News segment. As they looked at the latest headlines, Charlotte revealed, asylum seekers went from a hotel in Wembley straight to Libertine, the department store in London. Our treasured department store is absolutely ancient. Actually, Libertine isn't doing that well as its glory years, and the last thing it can afford to do is lose loads of really expensive garments. She continued, the Sun were tipped off by their hotel in Wembley, tracked these asylum seekers and just watched them as they stole loads of really expensive stuff. This report infuriated viewers as one raged, if they're nicking designer gear, they're not grateful, they're just taking the mick. No excuses, just common sense, if you want respect, you've got to earn it. Another fumed, if we closed our borders, Britain would be safer and we'd have 10,400 less prisoners clogging up our prisons. A madness has entered Britain and has become a plague on us. I would suggest many have been watching how Westerners live, dreamed of that life, arrived here, realized mostly, all people work their asses off just to buy a nice car, or a nice pair of designer shoes, or even a mobile phone. They can't earn it, so they steal it, added a third. As one called for better security in the shops, credit or debit card to get in through a turnstile. Meanwhile, a fifth criticized Stephen's response to the report and remarked, maybe it's the wrong attitude? They are criminals by definition, FFS. Stephen added, the problem with this is, maybe it's the wrong attitude, but you sort of think, why are they not grateful for what they're getting already, without thinking they can just come here and plunder? Charlotte responded, one thing I do worry about is that, of course, they've come over here illegally, so they already got that propensity to maybe not be law-abiding. This is the thing. Also, Terry's such an interesting stat in here, 70% of shoplifters in the West End are asylum seekers. I mean, there must be a lot of shoplifters in the West End anyway, but to think it's so easy to follow them from Wembley, and obviously the cops can't do that, they leave it to the press. While Theo chimed in and labeled it a recipe for disaster, he added, the police are overstretched, so they can't turn up. The security in these department stores can only hold them for 4 hours, and police don't have the resources, so inevitably, they have to let them go.